Hello everybody and welcome back to Pravus Gaming and more Plague Inc. Evolved Custom Scenarios. Today's scenario was not a request. I picked this up on my own because, one, it actually was on like the October popular tab or whatever, so good for them. But it's actually another one of those scenarios. It's like, hey, we tweak a basic mechanic, kind of like one of the official scenarios. How does that change how you play? And I'm curious to see how it turns out. It's called Times 100. There it is. Why there's a question mark at the end, I don't really know. It's like, are you not sure? Did you not, maybe you multiplied it by 99 instead of 100? I don't know. By likenboygamdom.com. Okay. This scenario is 100 times the population for every country. There is also a new ability. Very simple, straight to the point, but you get the idea. The population of the planet has been multiplied by 100, which is horrifying, because instead of, what is it? 6 billion people? We have 600 billion people on the planet. I'm pretty sure there ain't enough elbow room to go around for that many. Metabolic jump, genetic mimic, oxide, hemophile, and symptostasis. Do we want that? Nah, we'll switch back to our standard ATP boost. And, do I want Darwinist? Let's go for Darwinist. It's probably fine. On normal difficulty, we're not going to go for the mega brutal nonsense again today. 100 times! Welcome to this plague, and thanks for deciding to try it. You are very welcome. Let's start in Saudi Arabia. All right, I'm going to play this as you normally would. Here's my prediction. It's not going to be that much harder to deal with. 100 times the population. In fact, it's going to be pretty easy. But we're going to get a lot more DNA. That is my prediction. Let's see how it pans out. Transmissions. It is the normal stuff. Symptoms. It is the normal stuff. Abilities. Guess what? It's the normal stuff. Let's go for some air transmission in Saudi Arabia. This should mean that I get to use the necrosis strategy pretty effectively, which means, well, practically instant victory on normal difficulty, but all right. Sterilizing cleaning techniques on ships? No, that's cheating. You're not allowed to do that. Are they allowed to do that? They're allowed to do that. Let's go for some more air transmission. My voice, man, it is freaking gone. There is something wrong in the back of my throat, and I do not know what it is. It's very concerning, though. All right, we'll go for some water transmission, and then I think we go ahead and start focusing down the classic rash, and then sweating, and so on. Sweating and skin lesions. That is the first set of symptoms you always want to get. Hefty amount of severity, right around the time you should start getting into a bunch of other countries, so it's perfect timing to get a lot of extra DNA. And skin lesions are tremendously infective. Also, sweating and stuff will be very good as a kind of poor man's cold resistance when you're getting down that route. All right, 8 DNA. That's what we're looking for in the skin lesions. See, what did I tell you? It's timing out to be about perfect. Skin lesions, hefty amount of severity. For only 8 DNA, anyway. It's not an absolute ton of severity, but it's modest. It's reasonable. It's good. All right, let's see. Boom, ba-doom, boom, 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 boom. See, I'm glad I picked that up when I did. Let's go for coughing and sneezing, also cysts and... I often like hypersensitivity at this point, since it's also a poor man's drug resistance. Speaking of which, let's go for some cold resistance. What's this? The kill switch. Kill everyone quick. Careful, though. Can't devolve. Why would I need that? I mean, really, if you're going to add a new ability, that's like one of the worst new abilities you can add into the game. The cheat button? No, thank you. I don't want the cheat button. I could buy the cheat button. No, I'm not going to do that. Drug resistance, cold resistance. We'll go for 2 levels of both of those. Why not? Might as well. Think we're going to be fine. We have a really strong start so far. Let's go for some water and the extreme bioaerosol next. Ba-boom. Look how much DNA we have so far. 7 billion people have been infected. How many were in Saudi Arabia? 7 billion. Really? Does that feel right? Do they have 70 million as their population in Saudi Arabia? Maybe. I really have trouble sometimes with the population of other countries, because having grown up in the United States, like I'm totally accustomed to the fact that we have like a good 300+ million people here. And then you look at a country like, I don't know, Spain or something, and it's got like 30 million people, and I'm like, man, you tiny. Spain may have more than that. I'm just throwing out a number. I have no idea. By the way, I'm just saying, DNA, man, it is not hard to come by right now. All right, I actually have to be careful not to spend it too aggressively, or else we'll mess up all of our timing. I'll go for the pneumonia, also some nausea, also insomnia and paranoia. Abscesses are pretty good. We'll go for a level of bacterial resilience, actually a couple of them, just because I have the DNA, and I really don't want to spend it on lethality quite yet. Well, now I'm thinking about it. We got into Greenland. Still missing the Caribbean, surprisingly. We will go for... Could actually really use some more transmission in some hot countries. We'll go for insects, also birds for good measure, also rodents for urban places like the USA. That should finish most of it off. What else are we missing? Caribbean, Central America, Sweden, and Morocco. I think everything will be fine if we can just spread in the USA a little bit faster here. I think going for rodents, too, could make sense in that case. Let's see. Hemophilia, not important to me right now. I don't want to have the bleeding profusely combo. Vomiting's okay, I guess. We have a good amount of severity. At this point, I'm a little concerned they could shut down the ports if we pick up any lethality by accident. There's hemophilia, whether I like it or not. All right. Just need to see a boat go in the care. There it is. All right. We could have gone for necrosis more aggressively and much sooner, but meh. I'm really feeling like I can just... This is a breeze in the park. Let's go for paralysis, coma, and total organ failure. Also hemorrhagic shock, also seizures and insanity. There we go. That's all my DNA. And we're in Morocco, which means we are in every country in the world. And with necrosis working on our behalf, we shall win this scenario very handily. Good 640 billion people are currently infected. And we're not done yet. Oh, man. I mean, it's a little bit ridiculous, right? It's like, there is no scenario where the planet could possibly sustain 100 times our current population. Let's go for the kill switch. Everyone's been infected. We have necrosis. Let's just end this really friggin' fast. Also, genetic reshuffle level 1. Genetic reshuffle level 2. Back down to 11%. Total population killed. My highest kill count ever, probably in all my scenarios combined. 700 billion people. 345 days, 12% cure progress, 74,966 points, 3 stars. There you go, guys. That's times 100. As far as the scenarios that kind of just try to tweak a basic mechanic, I would say this is probably one of the weaker ones. The kill switch does nothing for you, but yeah, I mean, multiplying the population times 100 is in no way making the game more difficult. I mean, you have that many people in close spaces, you're going to be spreading just fine with that much extra DNA. You can play this on Mega Brutal, no freaking problem. It's easy. Super duper easy. So it's not the most engaging of those scenarios, but there's also nothing really wrong with it. Again, I can't really fault something that wants to be simple and just tweak a simple mechanic. So I guess I'll say yes, I'll recommend that. It's okay. It's not the best I've ever played, but it's really not that bad. Anyway, that's it, guys. Really short one today, but hey, I wasn't going to sit around and waste a lot of time. Just less ad revenue for me. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If so, then I ask that you hit that like button, leave a comment. Send your suggestions. I'm starting to run low on Discord. Subscribe if you have not already, and I will see you guys next time.